significant, especially as a country has never been more critical. Nigerian quantity surveyors are uniquely positioned to contribute to this evolving landscape. Traditionally, the role of quantity surveyors was primarily focused on estimating and controlling construction costs. However, in Nigeria's dynamic and Nigerian professionals are now deeply involved in project management, contract administration, risk analysis, procurement, advisory, and sustainability assessment. So this one is taking a look at Nigerian quantity surveyors in an emerging market. My guest is already here. We'll take a break now. When we come back, please ground and please do so with us. Welcome back to being taking a look at quantity surveying in Nigeria, especially in the emerging market, and I have with me in the Institute of Justice to it. I have Mrs. Temitope Elizabeth Wamo, the chairman of Nigerian Institute of Quantity Surveyors here in Ondo State. It's a pleasure to have you on the show today. Thank you so much. Let's take a look at your profession as a chairman of that body. How relevant would you say that body is to Nigeria's economy?
Thank you so much, and I appreciate the privilege of bringing in and talking about. Okay, quantity surveyor play a vital role in construction industry and real estate industry in Nigeria. Because quantity surveyor, they are like the art of any construction project. They play a vital role in that they are the cost experts that will let you know the cost implication of any project. They are engaged in the aspect of cost management, procurement, contract administration, and at large, the general management of the project. Let me put that way. When I say project, I'm referring to both the construction and real estate. When I'm saying construction, I'm talking of the roads, bridges, and every other built environment. Because we cannot embark on any project without knowing the cost implication and the cost that will involve and every other thing that will take place in the course of executing the project. So to achieve any project successfully in Nigeria, quantity surveyor play a very vital role. So they are a force in the construction.
So what would you say is the disposition of ordinary Nigerians to that profession? I mean, ordinary person trying to put up a structure. Would you say that they also come to you for this kind of assistance?
Yes. You see, when we begin to break it down, maybe because I'm mentioning bridges and road, you might be thinking that the ordinary person in the community understand. Yes, everybody understand that if you want to buy a particular something, you have to have a cost at mind. That okay, I have 20 naira and I want to procure this. Is my price, is my money, is it good enough for me to go for this? So bringing it to maybe individual patronizing us, they do. We have so many even in this state that they have private project sites. Saturday I was still talking with an individual about to embark on a commercial project. I didn't recall, and they were still asking me questions. About it, with the person situation, make the prices the percentage and the quality, the this responsible for this, the state rate is never still, the prices fluctuate. A lot of things that affect the cost of materials. Yeah, all always not stable in the last few months. And so if you want to embark on many projects, either as an organization, maybe even at a low level, you need a quantity surveyor to give you advice on this project. Is it good enough for me to go with the financial capacity I have at that? So even this time, people see the importance of quantity surveyors more than before. Because there are a lot of abandoned projects that was due to you don't have, you don't know your pocket before you go into it. And then even some people that even know what they have in their pocket, with the present trend I just mentioned.
I was about to ask you that. How do you now do this kind of job in this phase of
yes, I love that. And that is the most important question of this discussion. In this type of a stable situation, this is when you need quantity survey most. As a quantity surveyor, we follow the trend. We know that okay, you can with your critical analysis of the trend in the last 3 months from now, you can be able to project or to pass what the prices of materials will be in the next 3-6 months to your clients. And so when you have it that way, building rate that will still be able to mitigate the effects of cost of materials, not being able to get materials, you can still be able to do it. Because the quantities of them is trained, we are trained to understand the system. You understand? If you follow the system, the analysis with the data we are able to gather in the last study, starting from 6 months backward, with the period, you get segmented that way, you can be able to advise that in the next 5-6 months, you can start this project on this note, you can divide it so that you can start, so you make sure that you are able to complete it, no time overrun, then the cost overrun will be reduced.
So at a time like this, it's not feasible that one should give a budget for a project as a whole.
Yeah, we know it totally, but at the same time, it is a great wisdom for us to start having projects in a time like this divided into segments. Like, I believe I'm not confusing you with my it's when you do maybe 2-story building, 3-story buildings, or you want to have a prototype project, you want to have it, you can divide it that in the next 3 months, we want to finish the substructure for like 10 buildings. If you are having it as estate, so when you have that projection, your calculation, you know that okay, we will use the current rate to complete this at a time. So that will really help a lot to work against the trend at which things are increasing. Okay, so the people they like to prolong things. So but with the help of QS, we just tell you that in the next 4 weeks, complete your subscription.
What of if the phase I'm not available?
That is part of our work. We will analyze that with what is on ground. We will do the analysis. Okay, if you are procuring cement now, make sure you buy cement that will be able to finish this stage of work. Because as it is, we can't tell you when it will happen.
Yeah, but that is in the face of availability of the fund. But I think the fund is not available.
That is why I said that is the beginning of the project. The availability must be there before you want to embark on any project. The quantity surveyor will tell you that okay, with your 100 million, you cannot go for this kind of project. And even that is at the feasibility studies, at the beginning, at the section, that you are taking that you want to go for this. Your quantity surveyor should be able to tell you that okay, don't go for this, go for this. We will have the grace of advising you on how to shape materials, shape your specifications.
I'm also going to don't use this, let us use that. Let's talk about standard materials, but let's look at the project itself. When you also see, you see that there are some projects that are abandoned. To me, that also been due to not actually consulting the quantity surveyors. That's why we are also having some of the projects have been abandoned.
Yes, majorly, I want to believe that it's because competent quantity surveyors are not contacted at the section. When we are talking of construction now, it's not where you have started laying your foundation. No. At the time you conceived the idea, that idea, that even as your architect is putting it into picture, consider your cost. And this is what is not usually in place in most of the projects. And because they are not considering QS from beginning, racing for most of the abandoned projects we have seen.
That also brings movement of variations.
Yes, when we are talking of variation is another big question. You see, I'm not limiting this discussion to individual, even organizations and the stuff. Yeah, variation when we are talking of variation, is that variation going to affect the specification we already have? Definitely when we are talking of this, it will affect the specification. You understand? So that is this variation, we are going to change this, we are going to use this, we are going to manage this. Definitely cost will be affected, which means the initial concept is one way or the other is being changed. Are you getting it? In order not even to go into the area of variation at all, it's better you start right. If you start right with the right team, I assure you, even if you are going to the variation, the taste will still be there, the value will still be there, and the cost management, effectiveness will still be there, because you get value for your money. And that's why I'm emphasizing that even at the point you are considering that you want to start any program, the first thing you should think about should be quantity survey. Not the person that will put your thought into picture. I mean, I don't know if I'm making it. So when you are talking of variation is good. Even at that, still depend on what is in your purse. Because when we are talking of having any beautiful project, there is a picture in your mind. By the time you come in with a variation now, the picture is being distorted. Now you want to read your art. With the issue of variation now, you are thinking of reducing from Gerard to Lost Power. So it will still be beautiful, but it's not the picture you have in mind. So that's why it's always good. The first step of what about when you talk about variations, what about if the budget of the project is not increased? If the budget is not increased, it's not increased. When you are doing variation, yes, because of inflation, you can also meet up with the materials. And you are thinking of 15,000 naira. I was going to tell you that a lot of things responsible for variation. What happened in the past, you understand? And then the project, okay, with this and that, let's just say that this thing will give us this, and that will help. You understand? So that is one of the major reasons we have abandoned projects, change the specification, design and the stuff, then you understand. But when we start on the right note, having the right professionals in place, you have your architect, quantity surveyor, structural engineer, even the civil engineer, the other people that are involved in that project. Then at the point of designing, we'll be pointing at what we think, what will serve. At that point, I'm not saying that we have 100% completion, but it will be highly reduced. You understand? We'll be able to achieve our project at the speculated time, and at the same time have value for money. Does it mean that you are coming to you to say that I need a 4-bedroom bungalow? Now it's giving you the price there. That is what quantity surveyor are doing. Okay. And you know what? Don't tempt me and say, okay, I want to build 4-bedroom. This is normal, how much will it cost? I will tell you it will cost me 2 billion. How? Because you want to tempt me. You see, when you just come, that is what many people are doing, which is wrong. That's why I say don't tempt me and let me do it. There's no, it just continue as we are building, we protect every other thing. Okay, what we can still advise professionally. There's not always the best with this present economic situation we are in. When you're talking about operations, you also talked about the materials. Yes. It's also of interest. Does it mean that we are changing materials, we not go for substandard ones? No. Well, because I've always seen stories of building collapse. Were traced to
usage of substandard materials?
So when we are talking of duration, change of materials, that is not the reason for building collapse. There are a lot of things that are responsible for building collapse.
Okay.
I know a lot of
substandard materials are also a major part.
This is a major reason, but not because of duration. You understand? You see, building collapse is totally different from changing of specifications of duration in any project. Reason for most of the building collapse is not that. Number one, quackery, working on a project. Somebody that will be around a professional that can use our terms and everything, talking to you, say, don't mind them, I don't know what they are doing, everything they are doing I can do it, and you're not bring the person to the team to be able to come and handle a multi-million project for you. And then the person is talking like a PS, he's talking like an asset. It's not my area of expertise. We should look for that person that is able to be responsible in case of any eventuality. The person that has been trained, the person that knows the things to touch. You understand? But you see, most of the clients, when I'm referring to clients that believe you understand, because they want to cut, they want to reduce costs. They say, don't bother, bring it. I was watching a scene recently. The guy gave the project to somebody to construct maybe a story building, and so this guy was doing the framework, putting the columns in place before the block was. And you know what he was doing? He was putting the concrete inside formwork without reinforcement inside it. And I think somebody got to me and told them, right there, the guy will push it. I saw it in the ways. Can you see? But just imagine, if you look at the person that had that negative motive, you know it's not a professional. As a professional, your number one motive should be that delivering with safety. So what is the benefit of having a beautiful structure that will kill your client? Is that a good testimony? You see, and in most cases, these people, they want to see somebody that is not taking more. You guys is taking far more. The money you have given, you get what I'm trying to say. So this is one of the major reasons. Major reasons. So, and then the area of they will now go to the market. You see, when you are saying substandard, in most cases, these materials, like, okay, not all, but let me use the area of reinforcement. When you get to the reinforcement, you're supposed to use 20 mm. And because somebody want to reduce cost, you not go there and use 10. And even the 10 you are using, then when you are trying to put it together, you still reduce the quantities. So no professional will do that. Because the quality and the quantity of the reduced. What do you now do as a professional? You also have a project that you are having. Don't you go there to supervise? Of course we go there to start. It's not the professional that will do this one I just mentioned. Okay. No professional will do that. And me all this quack. Okay. Because somebody want to reduce the cost, maybe the money I will pay Mrs. Mama as a consultant, or the money I will pay this engineer, then they want to use somebody that is using our terms, using our languages, and talking like us. They believe that this one is a professional. I don't need a civil engineer, I don't need an architect. Do you get it? And I do. Until the person will present it that I can do whatever Momo can do, don't bother. Is asking for 200 million. Me, I don't need more than 20 million, and this person may feel comfortable. Not know that he's going to dig a grave for him. So, and then by the time they begin to work on, you see them, they will now try to still make the 200,000 or 200 million. They want to pay for a competitive. Would you say that one of the challenges the profession is also facing on the field? Yes, we face it because we see a lot of people that present themselves to be a professional who are not. So what do you do as a body? Yeah, as a body we have a system. We have a disciplinary body committee for such, and we ask that if you see them, let us know. And you can easily identify them. Yes, we can identify them. Not only in our profession, almost all the professional architects, civil estate, most of us we have this body that handles it, and all we need is just for people to tell